All right, I'm sorry to say, but this is another video of our Indians absolutely destroying the name and reputation of Indians globally. Now, I'll give you my thoughts on this, and I'll try to keep a fairly balanced approach. And I invite you to tell me if you agree or disagree in the comments below. Unfortunately, I cannot show you the video because it is extremely disgusting. All right, so what happened was 4 days ago, I got this guy, I'll not take his name. So he said, and I'll censor what he has said because it is equally disgusting. Okay, hi Loy, here is some fresh content for you. This happened in Adelaide, South Australia. If you notice, the guy is denying that there is literally poopy, censored word, poopy smeared all over his left hand. And the title of this email was Indian Caught Defecating on the Streets of Adelaide. And so he sent me the YouTube link. And I checked it out, and lo and behold, I was absolutely shocked. I was like, at first I thought it was a prank. I thought it was AI. But then on closer inspection, it was, pretty real. And what absolutely shocked me is, in broad daylight in a housing area where, there are houses and there's a little bit of garden and there are many houses, he's actually doing it public. And then after that, when, this guy, I don't know how he could spot him. He gets out of the car. I think it's an Australian, sounds like a black individual. He runs, no mate, or no something. I can't recollect. I don't want to see the video again. And no way, man, no way. And he goes running across the road, and then he's still filming him. And then this guy just, he's sitting there squatting and doing his poo-poo. And then immediately he lifts his trouser up. I didn't see his hand being covered with poop because I was not interested to look at it closely. I just find such videos disgusting. And then, he gets up, he denies that he was pooping. He says, no, man, you can't do this. You can't do this. This is Australia. This is not India. All right. So, and then that's where the video ends. And what the guy has asked me is, will appreciate if you can keep my details confidential given the BJP goons, as I still have extended family in India. Cheers, mate. And then, side note, I am a Kiwi Aussie of Indian origin. There is a reason why Indians are disliked here. Unfortunately, we get lumped together with a fresh boatload of idiots. Later on, he sends me another email. Well, the video has been removed, but now it is on Reddit. And then after that, he sends me another email. It's removed from here as well. It's all over Twitter. Okay. Now, obviously, I'm not going to share this email with you. Okay. Show the video. 1 second. But, when I sat down to think about it, first I decided I was not going to make a video. And I was like, man, this is so bloody disgusting. What the hell am I going to say? And, how much to say, in fact, if you think about it. And, I also knew that I couldn't share the footage. But then I was like, should I, shouldn't I? And then I decided just forget it. It doesn't add value to anyone. But then I started to get, people just sending me messages asking, could you give your thoughts? Even in the YouTube comment section, hey, Loy, did you, see the, Indian guy pooping on the streets of Australia, blah, 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 went on. Finally, when I sat down today, remember, this was on 26th. Today is the 30th of November. I asked myself, okay, if I were to make a video and respond to what in the world am I going to say? And that is where, as I sat down for a few minutes, the first question that came to my mind, and by the way, I'm not justifying what he did. What he did is absolutely, I don't even have the words for it. He must be named and shamed. I hope all over the world, his face is smeared. And I just, I generally don't wish bad for people, but I don't think he deserves an iota of respect because you don't do this, man. This is so bloody disgusting. I'm sorry to say, but do it in India where everyone else is doing it fine. It's your motherland. You want to poop on your motherland, mother and whatever. Do whatever. That is normalized in India. Fine. You're going to Australia and then doing it. The questions that were on my mind was, the first question was, what kind of quality of Indians is Australia approving? Now, obviously, you can't make out by looking at a candidate, even if he has a degree or master's, you can't make out whether he's a slime ball, whether he's a pedophile, whether he's a criminal, whether he's a decent guy, whether he's a bad guy. Obviously, you can't make out. But, I really started to ask myself, what quality of Indians are now migrating abroad? This is the mentality of these people. This is the upbringing that these individuals have been given. You can't learn manners. You cannot learn class. You can't learn human decency and human dignity by going to any college. So that was the first thing that came to my mind. The second thing is, what were you thinking, man? Seriously, what were you thinking? I mean, was it so bad that you couldn't control it? Now, before our nationalist nationalist Indian justify it and say, sorry, I apologize, it's not Hindu, okay? It's our nationalist Indians who will say, oh, what about Americans? I'll agree with you. You know, there are a lot of Westerners. Seriously, this you'll find even more shocking. Here in Thailand, this happened, I think, in Koh Phangan Island. Western national, I don't know whether it was British or American. She went to this coffee shop which sells, I think, coffee shop and weed, not too sure. It's an actual video and it's caught on CCTV. She didn't like the service. And because she didn't like the service, in front of everybody at the reception, in front of the Thai staff, it's a classy joint. Huh? It's like it has a theme of being very organic, you know, like wood and all that. Real nice way. She pulls down her dress or skirt, squats in front of everyone, defecates there, and then doesn't even wipe or anything, puts her trousers and walks off. Oh, goodness. I was like, oh, my goodness. I, for the life of me, I've seen videos like these. I don't know how these human beings exist. In fact, there was one where one cleaner is there. He's cleaning a subway. And this oversized black man in America, he goes and poops, you know, where he puts his mop for the, you know, like Dettol, like water to clean. He poops there, man. I'm sorry that I have to share these details with you, but I don't understand from where these human beings come. Now, try to understand what I'm trying to say here. When an individual does it, we try to identify where this individual is from. Is this guy from India, Bangladesh, Pakistan? Is this person from America, Australia? Like when I spoke about that lady, I told you she's from either US or UK. You see what a bad reputation and name it gives to the country and to the people. And unfortunately for us as Indians, our population is so high. The number of people who do this in India is even higher. It's like compared to the rest of the world is super high. We still, being the so-called fourth largest economy in the world, our Indians still do it on the streets. Even if, like in Delhi, they have installed toilets. But people are not doing it where it's supposed to be done. They're doing it outside the toilet. So, you know, if you do it in India, and fine, that's your motherland. All of you are huddled there. These are the chaps who like to poop and piss. Do it in your country. Pollute your country. Destroy your country. No issues at all. But the minute you go abroad and you do this, you know, you're destroying the reputation of an entire community. I can assure you this. Every single person in Australia has viewed this video. Every single Australian, white, citizen of the country, or the NRIs who have settled there, classy one. Everyone is disgusted, is looking down on the quality of Indians that are coming, is 100% going to judge every Indian they see. And this is not going to help India's reputation. You know, Akshay Kumar said, no, oh, when they see my passport, they say, oh, this is Modi's country. Yes, this is Modi's country. All right. I, for one, I wouldn't be surprised if I go around telling people I'm an Indian, and if this video they have seen, I can challenge you and tell you this. They would ask me, by the way, did you see that video? And why would they tell me? Because I have identified myself. I'm from India. So, oh, India. India. That's why I tell people in some movie, when anyone asks me, where are you from? I tell them I'm from Dubai. Immediately they say, oh, wow, that is, you know, expensive cars, the sheikh, gold and all that. See the image? When you say Dubai, this is the image they get. But if I say India, I can assure you, I know this. They're like, Some of them would even go, oh, okay. It's like as if I've committed the biggest crime, as if I've done something really shameful, as if I've just flashed my private parts to them. That's the reaction they give. Anyway, I appreciate and say thank you to people who send me content, although this is not the kind of content I'm looking forward to. But then again, when you do it, I mean, what the hell can you say about it? So please feel free and you tell me, hey, Loy, you're anti-national, you're anti this, you're anti that, or you hate Indians. Fine. Then tell me where I'm wrong. And yeah, please justify it. Oh, Americans also do that. Oh, British also do. Hey, have you seen? Okay, fine. Whatever. Justify it, put it. And I hope more Indians do it everywhere. so that you'll feel, hey, Indian superpower. Like I said, all Indians are not doing it, but the few who are doing it are destroying the name of the majority. So I leave the ball in your court. Feel free, comment down below. Love to hear what you have to say. You guys take care. Yeah, bye.